The Gulf Cooperation Council's Secretary General said the Gulf bloc would host consultations between Yemeni parties at the end of this month in Riyadh to find a settlement. Yemen's political parties also have expressed support for invitations sent by the Gulf Cooperation Council. More details are in the following report.
By continuing to target Saudi Arabia, the Houthis have made it clear that they are not keen to sit at the negotiating table and discuss issues concerning Yemen, most importantly, its humanitarian crisis. Last week, the Gulf Cooperation Council offered to sponsor unprecedented and comprehensive peace talks between warring factions in Yemen, including the Houthi militia. However, they refused to attend and reach a compromise that satisfies all parties. It appears that the group is seeking a military solution in the country that is reeling from decades of civil strife and has spawned a massive refugee crisis, leaving millions homeless. While the world is busy with the Ukrainian crisis and its results on currency devaluation, Yemen remains the forgotten war as the West's gaze is on Ukrainian refugees who are fleeing the Russian missile onslaught and ground offensive. For Yemen, there are solutions closer home which can pull the country out of its long-drawn decades-old cycle of violence. On the other hand, West tears for the Yemeni people and condemnation of the aggressor are rare, and they only offer lip service while investing little by way of action to help Yemen. Despite the continuous offered humanitarian aid by the United Nations, the aid alone is not enough in a war-torn country. It can help the Yemenis in the short run. However, most Western nations fail to realize that only a political solution will ensure lasting peace in the country. Attempts to solve the conflict continue from the Western side, as Hollywood actress Angelina Jolie visited the country in an attempt to remind the world of the dire nature of the crisis, and urgency is lacking among the global elite. Western nations continue to tiptoe around the core problem, which may lead to expansion of war theater beyond Yemen and rattle the coalition. Unless the world acknowledges the gravity of the situation in Yemen and support builds for the Arab countries fighting a sectarian foe, Yemen's conflict and humanitarian crisis could spiral out of control.